Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I want to bring to you a little oxygen bar within Icarus and talk about the metal oxide Disolver versus the Oxite Disolver. Now there's also a tier 1 version. I'm not going to go into that. We're just going to go into our canister fillers here and talk about efficient oxygen fill up. You know, go to your oxy bar, have a good time. So first of all, as usual, let's talk costs. So this is a tier 3. So right here, so that means you're going to need to use a machining bench to get this item. Whoops, not far. Oh, too far. Where'd it go? There it is. So we're going to need steel ingots, glass. So that means you do need to have, and electronics. So that does mean you need to have the cement furnace. So, but honestly, pretty cheap stuff here. 20 electronics, you know, it's not bad. So you're going to grab this and then you plop it down. Compared to the tier 2, let's show you that here. All the way over. Come on. Tier 2. Geez, it's been so long since I've even looked down this path. I don't even know where it is off the top of my head. Come on. No? There it is. I found it. It's way over here. That's how long it's been. 18 wood, 24 leather, 8 bones. Pretty cheap stuff. Either way you look at it, it's really cheap. You can get this pretty easily early on. Now the question is, do you want it? So let's first look at the Oxite Disolver. So you can put in up to 4 canisters and have 2 stacks of oxide, so you can have 100 oxide in here at a time. Now let's see how much oxide it uses to fill up a regular oxygen bladder, which is just a tier 2 item. And we'll put the sulfur in and see how long it takes to fill the entire thing up as well. So I'm going to drop this in right at 50-second mark for my recording here. Go. So there's a ping 1, 2. Looks like it's about 2 seconds for every tick here. And so that's going to go through. And, you know, it's really not a long time. So it looks like it's going to take about 10 oxide to fill this up, which at the end of the day, it's pretty efficient. And what I put in 35 sulfur, so it's going to use like a single thing of sulfur. Pretty much a little bit more, a little less. So right there, that was about 20 seconds, let's say, give or take. You can time that yourselves and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what it was. Now let's look at the metal oxide dissolver. So the difference here, we've got 3, 6, 10 slots. I don't know why they did a 6 and 4 split. It's very ugly. They should have done 5 and 5. But you also get 6 slots for oxide, so you can have up to 300. And the fuel is biofuel. So let's throw this in and check out the time difference. 2, 1, 2. It looks to be about the same time, but it is filling up slightly faster. Yeah, that was a lot faster. It only used 5 oxide, so it's technically twice as fast because this used 10. This used 5. It just seems like it's taken the same amount of time because the tick time is the same, but it's actually using that oxide more efficiently, which is not bad, honestly. I did forget to kind of put into consideration here. You obviously need to make a biofuel can and biofuel. So let's look at those costs real quick. So you need a composter. Pretty cheap. Some iron, a little bit of steel for the screws, some concrete, not bad. Copper. Biofuel cans, 25 ingots. So again, really cheap stuff. You can go to one cave and get everything you need to make this, essentially. As long as you get lucky with the gold node, right? So that's really not bad. Now, as far as effectiveness, is this worth it? Yeah. I mean, I would say, especially in a party, this is worth it because you can just store more oxide in here, have extra canisters laying around. You don't have to worry about people having just one extra in there when you have an 8-person party, per se, or like 6 or 5, you know? It's a little expensive with the 20 electronics, but at the end of the day, I think this is definitely worth the investment. It just kind of depends what you're doing and how much oxygen you need. So if you don't want to go out farming a ton of oxide, then yeah, I would say do this because you're going to use half the oxide. So if you've got a whole team of 8 people and you're all sucking on oxygen like it's like your only lifeline in this world for whatever reason, I don't know. Yeah, build this because you'll use half the oxide. You can go focus on other farming. Whereas in here, you only have 4 slots. You only have 100 oxide to use. So that means you can charge up how many? 10. You can charge up 10 of these before you have to refill this. So, and it uses sulfur instead of fuel, so you can save that sulfur by switching to biofuel for something more useful like gunpowder or epoxy. So yeah, I would say at the end of the day, yeah, it's a great item in the game for sure. A good crafting bench. Is it worth it? Yes, it is. I would definitely say build this. for the long-term missions. It's just a nice quality of life upgrade. You're not going to truly notice 60 copper bars and 20 gold bars to make the electronics, unless you're like shooting for really fast end tier stuff. But even then, with the new voxel updates to the caves, it's not as bad as it used to be. So I would definitely suggest building yourselves one of these. Leave me a comment down below, letting me know what you think, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well while you're down there, because if you missed them, we talked about all these other tier 4 benches up here, every single one of them. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you stop missing sweet Icarus content and other great shabby content on this channel. And while you're down there too, don't forget to hit that like button as well to let me know that you're loving this videos and you want to keep seeing more Icarus as we keep going. But all right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up here. So as usual, I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.